Music by TJ Rosa, and an Avril Lavigne conspiracy theory this week on All Around Music. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Episode 42.
Yeah. This week, we have a little bit of music
We do.
by TJ Rosa.
We do. We got a pretty hefty schedule coming up.
Yeah, that too.
Won't give all the details away, but we'll let you know at the end of the episode who we got coming on next week. So, pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm. Can't give it away all at once.
Nope. Got to keep you coming back.
So, speaking of some music this week, we got a little bit of local spotlight action going on.
Yep, we're going to try to do a new segment every week. Local spotlight will be local shows coming up, where you can go, where you can get the tickets, how much they are, what time it starts, and everything. So
Nice. So, what do you got?
this week, Saturday, May 27th at the Lafayette Theater, Wolves on Bears, King's Gambit, Yesterday's Chips, and the Sluts will be performing. You can purchase pre-sale tickets through Wolves on Bears, the Sluts, or Yesterday's Chips for $5. Without the pre-sale tickets, it will be $10 at the door.
Nice. That's a good reason to buy a pre-sale.
Yes, definitely buy those pre-sale tickets.
Get them sluts. Get them pre-sales.
Yeah. Doors open at 7 and the show starts at 8 p.m.
They come up with the name.
Right. Little Memorial Day weekend entertainment for you.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So August Burns Red revealed the UK European leg of their Messenger's 10th anniversary tour. So check their social media sites for those locations. Be pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If you've never seen August Burns Red live, it's definitely a treat, and you should treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Gotta treat yourself.
Yeah, great show.
Yeah, we went and saw them on their tour for their newest album. Now they're doing the 10-year anniversary, which is also a great album. But yeah,
Yeah.
punk rock veterans, the Casualties, have just put out their 10th record titled Chaos Sound. And now they've announced some tour dates. So check their social media for dates and locations. And I just went through puberty for a second right there.
Great show. I went and saw the Casualties once.
Oh, you did?
I'm pretty sure it was the Casualties that I saw in Nashville.
That'd be
Remember
sweet.
it. Yeah, it was a good show. Showed up in a Winnebago.
Showing up in style.
I'm pretty sure it was the Casualties. It was a while ago. It was a punk rock show. I'm pretty sure it was them. Yeah, it was
Winnebago.
pretty good. Yeah, it was
Sometimes
pretty
you got travel and comfort, man.
rumors of the Between the Bear to Me 10-year anniversary tour in honor of the record Colors has become a reality. 10 years. Does not seem like that's been out for 10 years.
Yeah. I was like, no way it's 10 years. I looked it up. Definitely
10
10 years. And then I was like, where'd those 10 years go?
They will be playing with the Contortionist, Polyphia, and Tooth Grinder starting in September. It'll be a badass show to go to.
Yes, Contortionist is out in Indianapolis. Also, I did get tickets to that show, and then an hour later it sold out in Chicago.
Jesus.
Yeah. I got lucky.
I guess I'm not
tickets,
going.
Yeah, tickets were only $26, so that was inevitable.
Oh, wow.
I mean, they got a killer lineup for that.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Here's one of the Vegas headlines we're going to read. Not Vegas, the most vague headline we're going to read. Paramore announces fall tour.
That's it?
That's it.
Nothing else, huh?
No tour dates yet. Oh, wait, no. I lied.
It's the most Vegas headline that you'll put on here.
Yeah. I forgot we started doing the little notes on the side with the all the tour dates.
The most Vegas headline that I will type today.
They'll actually, Paramore will actually be in Chicago. They'll be playing Riot Fest. So
Nice.
that is September 16th through the 17th. So if you're in the Chicago area, definitely check it out. But if you're in other areas, you should definitely check it out as well. I'm not going to sit here and read the list of the tour dates.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
They're going to be all
It's a
over.
huge tour.
They're everywhere.
Country. All over the country. Oh, looks like
Ooh,
they're
even
going to Canada.
Ooh.
And then back down to Tennessee. So, yeah, definitely check them out.
Yeah.
I'm hearing good things about the album. I'm probably going to get it since I have Apple Music. So,
Why not?
exactly.
Oh, goodness. Katy Perry is the first judge announced for the American Idol reboot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Katy Perry.
You going to watch it?
No, not watching.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it either.
I can just Google pictures of Katy Perry.
There you go.
That's all you need.
Fifth Harmony's Camila Cabello announces solo album.
Right on.
Go you.
Mary J. Blige plots Strength of a Woman North American tour. She's
I'd go to that.
last time she had a big tour, I wonder.
That's a good question.
It's probably been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That I know of. I don't know.
Maybe we should go.
I don't know.
There is tour dates for Mary J. Blige.
Oh, July 30th, Chicago, at the Chicago Theater. All right. I'm probably not going to go, though, bud.
Yeah. I've got a pretty full schedule of concerts this summer.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, went to Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah.
Friday night. Absolutely insane.
I saw the Snapchats.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty crazy looking.
Deer Hunter, it just sounded like you were listening to the album. It was like just spot on. They are so good live. His voice is so good. They actually dropped a cover of "She's So Heavy" by the Beatles.
Nice.
I was like, man, this song sounds really familiar. Then I was like, oh, this is sweet.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, they did that last. That was their last song they played. They didn't play very long. They only played like an hour.
That's pretty good. I mean,
yeah, and then Coheed and Cambria.
yeah, Coheed was headlining, so
Yeah, that was a bucket list concert to go to. Was always to see Coheed and Cambria, and I got to see them play "Good Apollo and Burning Star 4" live, which was the album that came out when we were in high school.
Right.
That we really were all into. So it was like I don't know. It was bittersweet. Cuz
Why?
Cuz in high school like you wanted to see stuff like that. And you never thought you'd get to this cuz as time goes on they're never going to play those songs that were from 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, they'll play the big ones.
Yeah. Well,
they're always going to probably play the
but
big
they
ones.
played the whole album front to back.
Oh.
So even when the new album came out, when that was the new album at the time, they wouldn't play the whole album front to back.
Oh, yeah. That's why we get these nice 10-year anniversary tours.
Yeah, I kind of thought like the 10-year anniversary tours were dumb, but now I get it. When you go to one, you're like, yeah,
right.
It's totally worth it. So, yeah, it's great. But Pentatonics' Avi Kaplan announces he's leaving the group, so I'm sure there's some people devastated about that.
There are some people devastated about Chris Cornell passing away.
Yeah, that's tough.
If you don't know Chris Cornell, he was of Soundgarden and Audioslave. He was 52 years old.
That guy.
That hit everybody pretty hard.
Yeah, I'm still feeling it. That guy's voice was just so unique and phenomenal. The range. He's like one of the last grunge besides Eddie Vedder's that was still alive.
Yeah.
So losing Chris Cornell, that was a huge, huge hit to everyone. Mm-hmm. So many fans around the country and around the world.
Right.
I'm sure everybody knows the cause, but I just don't want to say it.
Yeah, he was wrestling with some demons. So.
Yeah. Just like we all are, but sometimes they get the best of you.
Mm-hmm. So I'll take this next one here.
Okay.
Tom DeLonge teases a new Angels and Airwaves coming soon, but that's not what I want to talk about. Tom DeLonge's losing his freaking mind.
Yeah.
I guess he was on Twitter going on about how he says Trump's going to get impeached and he has the proof of it, but nobody knows what he's talking about really. Like,
everybody's like, "What?"
I think he's lost it, man. I think you've lost it, Tom.
Did you listen to any of them?
What?
Anything that he was saying?
No, I didn't want to get into that rabbit hole.
You're like, He's gone.
People were talking about it and how he didn't have anything to go with it. He just said that he did or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I just
You're like, no.
a little silly.
If I get bored later, I'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Tom DeLonge, man. Tom DeLonge.
I love you, Tom, but you're getting crazy.
All-time lows, the Young Renegades Tour starts June 30th in Houston, Texas, and wraps up August 6th in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Let's see. I thought I saw they were going to be in Indy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're in Chicago.
They're in Chicago, but at the Argonne Ballroom, which go. That venue is so awesome. That's where Coheed was at.
Yeah.
So
It looked pretty cool.
Yeah, July 21st will be at the Argonne Ballroom.
I doubt they're going to Indy then.
I thought I saw Indy on here.
Really? It'd be like a loop coming around back to it. No?
I guess not. I must be thinking of something different. But yeah. Argonne Ballroom. Check it out.
The Art is Murder announced a new album and European tour. The band has a new album, Dear Desolation, and will be released later this year. Joining them on the tour will be After the Burial, Oceano, and Justice for the Damned. Tickets go on sale today.
That they do. Comedian Fred, I always forget what was it?
Armacene?
Yeah, Armisen. Fred Armisen. For the longest time, I'm not going to lie, I thought his name was Armstein.
I did too. I thought you missed a T.
But yeah, I guess not. So Fred Armisen gave the band Seaway his drum kit after their trailer was stolen. So that was pretty nice of him.
That's a nice thing to do.
Go Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I know
all their
I've seen his
equipment
stuff. I'm
gone.
just trying to think of what he's been in.
SNL.
Yeah, he's
But he's been on like
is he
he's
the older guy on
Portlandia.
this? Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
okay. Are you sure it's not Armiston?
That's what the article said.
All right.
Armisen.
Yeah,
Armisen.
I don't know. I hear it in my head from the SNL announcer,
Right.
and I feel like he has a T in it.
That's what I thought. But I don't know. Maybe they messed it up in the article. I don't know.
Maybe they do it wrong.
'Cause I always thought it was Fred Armstein or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, anyways, Silverstein announces a new album, Dead Reflection, and debut a new song, Retrograde.
Listen to the song. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like Silverstein. They're pretty good.
Yeah. Lord announces new album, Melodrama. The Pure Heroin follow-up is out June 16th. Yeah. So Randy Marsh is coming out with a new album.
Hey, you got an update here.
Yeah.
Forbes, Jay-Z and Beyonce worth a combined $1.16 billion. I knew they were a $1 billion family.
See? He called it. He's like, I knew it. I saint it.
Ah.
I saint it. Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame to induct Neil Young and Bruce Cockburn in first ceremony since 2011. I was kind of curious as to why it was a first ceremony. Apparently, the original building, they sold it or something like that. It was pretty vague. It just said after the sale, and that was it.
Then the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame just kind of quit doing their thing for a little while.
Yeah, because it said after the sale, then everything was voted online. But now I guess they have a new building or something, so.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So, what do you got for album of the week?
This week I have the album's called The Grieving, and it's by Shreddy Krueger.
Nice.
Shreddy Krueger used to be basically it was Secret and Whisper. They just had a couple member changes, and now it's Shreddy Krueger.
Nice.
What do you got this week?
I got a little Newfound Glory, Make Me Sick. It's a little fun.
Yeah, I checked it out. Pretty good.
Good stuff.
It's pretty good.
They're always fun to listen to.
Yeah. Why are we doing that?
Because we didn't drink any beer tonight.
I know, so we're like super awkward. Super awkward today.
It's like 90 degrees in here.
Mm-hmm.
It's Sunday.
Two guys sweating it out in a room sober.
It's
super
weird.
awkward.
It's very awkward. But hey, we got The room's painted.
The room is painted.
We got the foam thingy blanket up.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to help some noise in here.
Got the banner up.
Getting a new fan.
Yep.
Just got to put it in. We got the banner up.
We got a nice little setup going.
We got a whole new setup. We got all different,
yeah,
layout with the mics and the everything else.
We have 6 pairs of headphones
we got
now.
The headphones. We got all kinds of headphones.
Yeah.
So we got a lot going on. I mean, we're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't checked it out, we have a website, allaroundmusicpodcast.com.
Got our own domain.
Yeah, you can go to that. We'll have articles on there and whatnot.
Yep. If we ever do written interviews, they'll be on there as well. So.
Mm-hmm. We can put all kinds of things on it. It's our own website.
Yeah. Do what we want.
It's ours.
It's ours. It's the internet.
But you can always get us on iTunes.
That too. And Google
Play.
Play. YouTube.
Anywhere you listen to podcasts.
Yeah. We also share the links on our Facebook and Twitter.
Mm-hmm. It's good stuff. It's all that going on.
It's a fun time.
Yeah. I mean, what's new this week? I didn't really have much going on.
You didn't have much going on?
No, not like new things. I have the kittens.
Yeah. If anybody needs a kitten.
I have one left. Technically, there's 2 left, but I'm keeping one, I think.
Yeah. Good old Francine.
Good old Franny. I'm
Telling
getting rid
you.
of the other one. He's a little devil.
Telling you, you got to get the fanny pack.
I know.
And then walk around with her in it and be Fanny Franny.
I'll think about it.
Or Franny Fanny.
The other one's kind of a little devil. He's climbing the cage, like inside the cage, climbing it. Like, let me out.
He's like, let me out of here. This is crap.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah. So this week, we got some music.
Yeah, we do. Local artist.
And who's that?
TJ Rosa. She grew up in the tiny town of Dayton, Indiana. But currently, she resides in West Lafayette, where she attends Purdue University and is studying elementary education with minors in women's studies and theater. She's 19 years old, and her instrument skills include guitar, piano, and ukulele. That's awesome. Ukulele's sweet.
Yeah, I wish my hands weren't like...
Giant.
Yeah, just one hand is pretty much half the size of a ukulele.
I have that ukulele guitar neck.
Oh, yeah.
Thing. I think it's fun to play.
That is fun.
I mean, I'm not any good
Is that
at
a
it.
classical one?
Yeah, I think
Nice.
so. It's pretty sweet. But anyways, she developed her sound by combining her wide range of influences, including indie, acoustic pop, rock, show tunes, and pop punk. She studies guitar with Jeff Anderson and piano and songwriting with Nicky Kerr.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The subject matter of TJ's tunes range from love songs to lullabies and most things in between. And she's performed locally at farmers markets, festivals, gallery walks, and concerts. TJ recently released her first EP entitled Yellow, which features 5 of her original songs. We have one we're going to play this week for you.
Yeah, we do have one. It's called Start Again, and it's off her EP Yellow. Let's take a listen.
Mm-hmm.
I've packed my hopes and left my doubts, and now I'm turning these fears inside out. Gotta run the streets and breathe the air, show those who say I can't that I don't care. I'm coming clean, no more pretending. I've gotta choose which battles I can win. I know it's time, starting now. Gotta lift up my head or I will drown. So I'm going dancing, take my second chance, and I'll call the sun my friend and start again. calls me back just like before. It tells me don't move on, but I ignore. I'm looking up, looking all around. The night was safe, but the light knows me somehow. So I'm going dancing, take my second chance, and I'll call the sun my friend and start again, start again. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. So I'm going dancing, take my second chance, and don't call the sun my friend. I'm going dancing, take my second chance, and I'll call the sun my friend. Yes, I'll call the sun my friend and start again, start again. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba, ba-da-dum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, ba, ba-da-dum.
All right, that was "Start Again" by TJ Rosa. It's a good
And
track.
wow.
Yeah.
Just wow. Seriously.
Yeah.
That's oh man. That is good. She's great. Definitely check her out. She has a list of accomplishments and awards. In 2014, Shirley Martin Scholarship for Young Songwriters. Sammy second place for her song Travis. And in 2015, Shirley Martin Scholarship for Young Songwriters. Sammy third place. Don't You Worry About Me. That's her song. And in 2016, same award, but she won first place for her song Terrible Liar.
Nice.
You can see TJ perform live at this year's Taste of Tippecanoe. It's on Saturday, June 17th. She'll be playing at 4 p.m. on the Digby's Songwriter stage. You can find her on her website and social media as well. She's on Facebook, SoundCloud, Twitter, and her website is tjrtunes.com.
Nice. I'll probably be at the Taste this year. I went last year.
Yeah, I won't be able to go. I'll be out of town.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'll probably be there. I get free tickets through work every year. So.
oh, why not go? You can go and check her out, play live.
Yeah.
And
If I can get down
hand
there,
out
I'll
some
definitely.
cards, Grant.
Yeah, I'll probably check it out
Yeah.
as long as I can go. I mean, I would assume I
Right.
can. Last year I had to work and pick up all the safes for the Taste because we donate all the safes.
And now you don't have to work this year.
Probably not. I doubt I got it 2 years in a row, but my luck, I probably did.
Like, hey, Grant, 3 years in a row.
Sucks to be you.
Sucks to be you. We're getting hammered.
Yeah.
So, there's this. Do you remember the Avril Lavigne conspiracy theory that was floating around a little bit ago?
I remember hearing about it. I can't remember what it was.
Well, I know. Well, the Avril Lavigne conspiracy theory has returned.
Oh, yeah? What was it? Do you remember?
Marking the 14th anniversary of her massive single "Complicated," the internet has resurrected the conspiracy theory that claims Avril Lavigne is dead,
Oh, okay.
and the internet is freaking out. The theory, explained in massive detail by Twitter user at Given Chaos,
Hmm.
states that Lavigne died in 2003, and it's her lookalike that has been living in her place since then.
How do you explain anything on detail on Twitter?
Well,
You have 140 characters.
a lot of posts.
You're right.
So, that's why I'm going to the link here. It says, because it has all of her tweets.
Right.
So, according to her, it says Avril Lavigne is dead and was replaced by a lookalike, a conspiracy theory thread. Said up until this point, she was so used to being able to live a normal life, and now that she is famous, she couldn't handle the paparazzi. So she decided to hire a lookalike to walk around L.A. and pose for the paparazzi. If you follow the link, it has two side-by-sides of Lavigne and the lookalike on the left, and it's almost identical.
Let me see this. So she really did hire a lookalike?
Yeah.
That is real? That really
To
happened?
pose for paparazzi.
Huh. Yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Nose is different.
A little bit.
Avril Lavigne's nose is wider. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess. It's pretty similar.
To the naked eye, it'd be like,
Yeah, especially if she was just out in public and said, I'm Avril Lavigne.
right. But, however, the conspiracy gets darker when it says she ended up taking her own life in 2003 after her grandfather passed away. It says on this Twitter user's tweets, so much like Twitter lingo you have to use just to
Just a tweet.
right. Finally, she finished the songs for the next album, and you've heard that album. You know what I mean by saying it's depressing. She recorded those songs, having to frequently take breaks in between sessions to cry and calm down. She was absolutely heartbroken.
Where'd they get
Heartbroken.
Where is this info coming from, though?
See, that's what I was like. Is this just person just making it up, or
Like,
what's
how do they
going
know
on?
that she felt this way? And
Yeah, it says, and instead of letting the recordings from her second album go, they decided to release them and then let Melissa, the lookalike, do the promo for it. It says, quote, she was at the peak of her career, so it is said that instead of letting the news of her dying go into the media, they used her lookalike to live on the rest of Avril Lavigne's life as her.
Okay.
They already had Avril's recordings for her second album, so they decided to release it. They, referring to her record company. Her second album was released, and it was actually Avril's voice, so they didn't worry about Melissa having to sing just yet. She continued to share other background that Twitter users had shared specifically regarding her change in appearance, and that just seems off. Yeah, it's just side-by-side comparisons. There's, I guess she has, freckles on her arms and everything, and they're in different spots than what they were before. Yeah, so basically...
Maybe it's a different perspective from the camera
See,
or something.
that's what I was thinking, because, light and camera and...
It's picking up
changes everything.
One camera's picking up freckles, the other one's not.
Right, so, yeah, she just
Someone's
goes...
editing it differently than the other person.
And other people, put their 2 cents in, and it's just too many hands in the fire for me to actually believe that Avril Lavigne is dead.
Who goes to that trouble?
Right? I get a job. Go to work.
She wasn't so famous that her dying would destroy the world.
Exactly.
Celebrities die all the time.
Yeah.
It's terrible,
It is.
but
That's just part of life. You die.
yeah. It was like the one with Paul McCartney, that Paul McCartney died, and then the British government hired a lookalike to take his place.
Right.
There was a whole document. I don't know if the documentary was real or serious or not. There's a whole documentary about it. There's a whole thing about it. It was on Netflix. I don't know if the people that made it were serious or not, but it's there. They talked about it.
They're like, let's put out a documentary. How can we get people to watch it? Let's just make up some crap about the Beatles. People
Right.
love the Beatles. They'll watch it.
It was pretty ridiculous.
I do like those Beatle documentaries though that they have on. They have a bunch of them on Hulu. And
Oh,
they're really
really?
good.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got like the 8 days a week one on there and everything.
I'll have to watch those.
Yeah, and now that they upgraded the Hulu app, so now it's all fancy. Makes you feel like you're watching a higher level of
Really?
streaming video service.
Does it?
Yeah.
Interesting. So,
Yes.
Travis Barker has opened up about his struggles post plane crash. Blink-182 drummer Travis Barker was recently featured on The Doctors, where he opened up about overcoming his struggles after he was involved in a plane crash in Columbia, South Carolina, killing 4 and critically injuring himself and performing partner DJ AM. I thought DJ AM was killed in that.
That's what I thought too.
I'm pretty sure he did.
And maybe he died after
I'm pretty
from
sure.
the injuries he sustained.
Pretty sure he did die from that plane crash.
Yeah.
In 2008, Blink-182 drummer Travis Barker was involved in a plane crash that killed 2 close friends and both of the flight's pilots. He managed to escape, but not without severely burning over 65% of his body. Barker also had to endure over 20 different surgeries. I did not realize that he got hurt that bad in that crash.
Yeah, I remember they said he had a lot of burns, but I didn't know he had to have like 20 surgeries.
I didn't know about that.
I didn't know it was 65%
Yeah.
of his body.
Barker's mental health took a toll as he revealed to Good Morning America in 2015 that he'd offer friends $1 million to end his life. I would call friends of mine and go, yo, I'll deposit $1 million in whoever's bank account. When questioned on the matter, he responded with a frank, oh yeah, I mean, they had to take my phone out of my room.
I'm assuming the hospital room.
I'm guessing so, yeah. Probably, because he was laying in the hospital burned.
Right.
As Barker was welcomed onto the show, they immediately exclaimed that he is a survivor, to which he humbly replies something like that. From there, the drummer talks about his rock star lifestyle, where he used to recreational drugs along with late night calls to his friends. ENT Dr. Brian, what?
Weeks.
Dr. Brian Weeks, where he asked for advice after friends would stop breathing after a late night of partying. He also revealed that he was told that because of the injuries he suffered during the plane crash, he'd be on medication for the rest of his life. Because you've been through such a horrific experience because of your dealing with bipolar disorder, you'll probably never play the drums again. You'll never run again, Barker recalled. Then the challenge was in my mind to prove them wrong. So he also has bipolar disorder?
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
And to prove them wrong was exactly what the drummer did. As he quit smoking marijuana and other recreational drugs, finding ways to get high on healthier ways such as running and boxing, these lifestyle changes have resulted in a much healthier Travis Barker. I'm healthier now than when I was 20 years old. I'm 41 right now, and I'm 10 times healthier, proudly explains Barker. So, I didn't know all that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't know he had the 65% of his body with burns, and yeah, I understand how difficult it would be after something like that, especially
Yeah,
basically being the only person that survived the plane crash.
right. I remember when that happened, but
Yeah, it was a huge deal.
I guess I don't remember him getting hurt like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's going to haunt you. I mean, you're always going to remember that. You're always going to remember the experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's tough.
You can check out that whole article on Alt Press.
Yeah. That was directly from Alternative Press. But, yeah, I mean, anything traumatic like that, that's going to affect your life forever.
Right. It sucks.
Yeah. Now, I got in an accident last August, but it wasn't like anything like that, but it still kind of haunts me because it was like...
Right. You always look twice.
Yeah. Yeah, if you ever get T-boned in an intersection, if somebody runs a stop sign, it's scary. It definitely scared me.
Yeah, that's happened to me before when I was a kid.
Makes me drive a lot more safe.
Right?
Makes me drive like I'm 90 years old. So, game shows are making a comeback.
Well, yeah.
Snoop Dogg is to host Joker's Wild game show reboot at TBS.
Nice, Snoop Dogg.
Right? TBS has joined the game, handing out straight to series order for the revival of the Joker's Wild, hosted by longtime fan Snoop Dogg. I don't remember that show.
No,
I
I've
don't
never
even
heard
remember.
of
I've never even heard of it. Executive produced by Snoop Dogg and Michael Strahan. Michael Strahan.
it.
And arriving via independent studio Sony Pictures Television and Turner Studio T. The half-hour game show has a comedic edge to it and will premiere this year. An episode count has not been determined. TBS says its updated take on the classic game show that they debuted in the early 1970s. That's why I don't remember it. I wasn't born yet. Early 1970s, before going on to a long and multiple format taken syndication, will feature entertaining mini games replacing straight trivia questions.
Quivia.
In a tweak to the original series, it will feature giant dice. Oh, thank God.
Giant dice.
Playing cards, streetwise questions, and problem solving with Snoop Dogg calling the shots.
You gotta have giant dice.
Right? The original series was created and hosted by Jack Barry. His first successful series following the late 1950s quiz show Scandals. The show aired on CBS from 1972 to 1975 before going on to different versions in the syndication.
Interesting.
So, I mean, I won't watch it because I don't have cable.
I don't either.
I just use strictly internet.
Internet.
The internets. The intranets.
I love the internet.
Yeah.
So Kendrick Lamar's portrait is going to hang in the U.S. Capitol. It's interesting. The Congressional Art Competition is an annual contest for high school students to submit their works of art to their respective congressional representatives for a chance to put on a display at the United States Capitol for 1 year. Among the 2017 winners is Tonya? Tawana? I don't know how to say that. Tiana? That's probably it. Tiana. I'm an idiot.
Tiana Cordova.
Tiana Cordova. A student at Centennial High School in Pueblo, Colorado. As XXL points out, her piece called Utmost Appreciation is a portrait of Kendrick Lamar. I'm struggling tonight.
I'll click the link so you can see the portrait. It's actually really...
Probably really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Sorry for butchering your name.
It's all right. At least you apologize. That's what matters, right?
Oh, that's a cool picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Well, so do those hang indefinitely?
I think it's just for a year.
Okay. So they got like a spot for the winner. For
Until the next year when the next one comes out.
Right on. Wonder what Kendrick Lamar thinks about it.
He's probably like, that's sweet.
Cool.
He should buy it though. That's what he should do.
You could buy it.
I don't know.
Oh.
Why wouldn't you be able to buy it?
Because it's going to be hanging.
Well, I mean,
Capitol.
after the year is up.
Oh, maybe.
Should definitely buy it.
Maybe you should.
I almost forgot about this. Cody sent this to me actually.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Code Blue. So shout out to him for this. We'll have to add the link in because I forgot to put it on there. Spotify might soon offer more relevant recommendations thanks to recent AI startup acquisition.
Nice.
It says, music you see on Spotify is about to get a lot more relevant and customized to your liking, as we learned that the Green Dot Company has acquired AI startup Niland. Niland was founded in 2013 in Paris and offers API-based solutions for refined and highly customized music recommendations. Its technology is focused on two aspects of music analysis: estimation of similarity and classification of tracks. Niland's algorithms teach machines to transform music content into specific packages of data, which is considerably different to what current services do. Instead of sourcing and analyzing contextual music information off the public domain, Nillen's system goes into the actual music track and reads from there. After a song has been converted to useful data, the software automatically detects similarities and classifies it in accordance with Nillen's algorithms, which is pretty cool.
That's cool, and that's relevant to next week's episode.
Yes, it is, and you'll find out why. The idea is that the corporate acquisition would boost Spotify's ability to deliver accurate and relevant recommendations of music to its customers. Both companies publish press releases on their websites to announce the deal of future collaboration. However, we have been given very little detail about the deal itself, such as its value or when we should expect Nillen's tech to kick off on Spotify's platform.
That's interesting.
So in any case, Spotify users should welcome the news, as the takeover has potential to boost the value of its online music service and makes music easier to discover, which is what's important.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I like, listening to the music that pops into my head that I want to listen to at the moment, but I also like for it to suggest new music that I've never heard.
Right. And it's got to know the music. I mean, sometimes they suggest music that doesn't go with what you want to listen to, and that's probably what the AI is trying to fix.
Which, yeah, hopefully it does, because sometimes some of them are really bad. Like I hate to bash streaming services, but like Pandora is really bad about it.
I haven't used Pandora in years.
I used to use iHeartRadio, then it just
I didn't like that.
It went to crap because it was like I think it was Pandora. There was an option on there to where you could set it to suggest things, where you could set it to just play that music from that artist only, or you could set it like in the middle to where it would still play stuff from that artist, but occasionally suggest newer things or things that are close to that genre. And then there was one where it was just, you could change it to where it wouldn't even play anything from that artist that you wanted to listen to, but it would be stuff you've never heard of, but it's not stuff close to the genre to where you would actually like it. Yeah. So it would be so far off, you'd be like, what is this?
Yeah.
You'd be listening to like metal, and then it'd be like, oh.
Polka.
Yeah, pretty much. It'd be like, here's some acoustic polka folk.
I've had that happen where you're listening to one thing and then it just throws in this most random thing ever.
Yeah, and you're like, what
just
the hell is that?
Ruined my vibe.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to go from metal to rap then to back to acoustic.
Yeah.
Then you're just all messed up.
It's strange. So, check out TJ Rosa.
Yes, definitely.
Something you need to do.
Sounds like the episode's going to be a little shorter than usual, but
yeah,
there was, with Chris Cornell passing away, that was really all anybody was talking about.
I was busy this week, just.
Mm-hmm.
And we just throw it out there. We have an interview coming next week.
Yes, we do.
So we recorded that today. We put a lot of preparation into that. So this episode didn't get as much content.
Right.
We still got TJ on there and her song.
Yes, we did.
So
thanks to her for replying in such a short time.
Yeah.
That definitely helped out, and I'm glad we were able to feature your music on here.
For sure. Check her out.
Definitely glad, because she packs quite the talent.
Yeah.
And she definitely needs to be recognized.
Mm-hmm. She sure does.
So definitely check her out. Facebook, Twitter, all that. Her website. We're struggling today, bud.
It's a strange day, man.
It is.
It's very strange.
Yes.
So next week we have The Wise Man's Fear.
Mm-hmm.
Recorded the interview today. It'll be on next week's episode.
Yes, sir.
Not gonna give all the details away,
but I will say that they are debuting a new song. I'm not gonna tell you what it's called, but it won't be out It won't be out immediately for
Yeah.
you to access. So the only way you can listen to it would be on the podcast, which is really cool of them to do.
Yeah.
So definitely,
Mm-hmm.
you got to hear it.
Tune in next week. It's a great interview too.
Yes.
lot
Yes,
of
great guys. They got a lot going for them. It's going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm. So thanks for listening.
Yep. Thanks for hanging out.